Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Tenerife South Airport. We have not been here for a little while. It is good to be back. We've got gorgeous sunshine, it's not super windy and it is perfect conditions to do a little bit of plane spotting today. So welcome along. This is one of my favourite little things to do. I used to come down here quite regularly, but with work being so busy recently, haven't had chance until today. I'm tying it in with dropping off one of our little Fiat Pandas at the airport. So don't forget, if you do want a car, sonasti.com. We've got clients picking this up at 4 o'clock today. So yeah, we're down here at our usual little plane spotting area, and it should be, we're looking on the schedule, there's quite a few flights going on today, so we should get a little bit of airport action for you all. Thank you all very much for joining me so far. Weather-wise, as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous in the sunshine here. It's about 26 degrees. It is very nice and warm. We've got some lovely views today across to Gran Canaria, which is what you can see in the distance. Got a vlog going out tomorrow night. Premieres at 7 o'clock of Gran Canaria from our stop over there on the cruise. We did do a Canary Islands cruise last month, and our day in Gran Canaria, that goes up on the channel tomorrow night at 7, just while we're talking about Gran Canaria. Yeah, it's good to be back out here. One little change since I was here last is someone's put in this little thing here to balance sort of your camera on or your phone, etc. So if I want to, I can actually put our phone on here like that and leave it balanced, which is nice. Someone's put that in, or the airports have put it in, I'm not too sure. Yeah, nice little touch. Do like that. Someone's got it like set up almost like a little seat there with the stand. If you do like plane spotting, it is a good airport to come to, this one, Tenerife South. Good variation of planes, good variation of different airlines, and usually quite busy with comings and goings. So Patricia, Lisa, Mountain Goats, interesting name, how's it going? Nathan, Kev, Robert, Tony's on, Epic Phil's on as well. Welcome along everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to jump on and catch that British Airways taking off just earlier. Now if someone can help us out with our little flight scanner radar, keep us up to date with what flight's going where and when and what's due in, it would be very helpful for me, as I've only got one phone and that's the one that we're live on at the moment. Hi Liz, Nicolette, how's it going? Joanne, I hope you're all having a good day. How many of you wish you were on one of these planes now? One of the ones that's just landed, I imagine. Yeah, this Easyjet's just pushed back, so that'll be off soon, I think. Be one of our next ones to go. How do you get back from the airport? So usually I will either get back on the bus or someone will pick me up. A staff member would pick me up. However, today, a lot of the times it does tie in, so we're dropping this Panda off, and I've got another car that's already been dropped off in the car park waiting for me. So one up, one back, which happens quite often. Which is quite handy for me. I can drive one up, pick one up, and job done. I can do it all on my own. It just depends on the day, what's going on. Can you say hello to Rex? He doesn't believe that you are live. Hi Rex, we are definitely live here in Tenerife. It's a gorgeous day today. It's lovely and sunny. Lovely and sunny. Here's an airline I've never seen before. Marabou, I think it's called. Never seen that one before. Frank, I will make my reservation for the fantastic car at Sonasti for March tomorrow. Thank you very much. Send us an email. You can pick them up and drop them off here at Tenerife South. You can have them delivered to your hotel. You can rent for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, a month, a few weeks. So yeah, do give us a shout. We've got a very quick system of picking the cars up over here at the airport, actually. Avoid queuing up at desks, hard sale, all that. You can just walk straight out. Your car's there waiting for you. You know what you're looking for, and off you go. Dawn and Melvin, I knew you'd be on for this one. How's it going? Marabou is from Estonia. Thank you very much for the info. We've got one coming in here. I nearly missed that. Got a TUI coming in. Yeah, first time I've seen this one, Marabou. A nice and simple livery. I can recommend Sanasti. We had a little run around, which was great for Santa Cruz and Anaga. Thank you very much, Nathan. Hi, John in Adlington. So yeah, I did have, if any of you were tuned in, SDTV Live were on this morning. It did give me a bit of inspiration to come down and do a little stream. I missed him when he was here a couple of weeks ago. I was in London when he was over. I keep missing him. But yeah, if you enjoy a little bit of plane spotting, a bit of live runway action, SDTV are a fantastic channel. Going to Hamburg and is on lease. Okay, there you go, off to Hamburg this one. Thank you very much for the info. As I said, I can't get any info up. I would need a second phone. Someone else is out here joining me, doing a bit of plane spotting from his car up there. Staying at Royal Palm, fantastic, John. Have a lovely time. Just on the transfer bus. See you soon. Have a great time, Ian. So yeah, the weather this week, it's got to have been the best Christmas, New Year's week for weather that I've had since I've lived here. 9 years I've been here. And this week, this Christmas, this New Year's has been the best weather-wise out of any of those years. Just consistently blue sky, sunshine, lovely and clear. It's gone slightly overcast in the mountains today, but it's been gorgeous in the Canaries the last week. Got a little Binter making its way over as well in a second. We've got another one coming in. It all happens at once, thick and fast. So we've got one landing first. Coming in September, staying at Christian Sayre. Fantastic, Linda, lovely apartments. Built sort of back in the 80s, nice big size apartments, those. Royal Palm, Christian Sayre. Can't wait to try buddies, thank you very much. We are going to be opening 7 days a week this week, I think, next week. We're going to be open for 7 days a week now. Top Aviation, how are you? Now this one's plain, it's got nothing on it. Someone tell me where that one's from. No livery on that one. Must be a lease. Oh, it's all happening now. It's all happening. There you go. Little Binter, that's what you can all hear. Melissa, how's it going? Finally made alive. Thank you very much. It's not snow on top of Gran Canaria, I will show you. It's just a bit of white fluffy cloud. The weather over there looks stunning today in Gran Canaria. As I said, Gran Canaria vlog out tomorrow night. It premieres at 7. Playa del Ingles. A couple of other key areas in Gran Canaria that we visited on that cruise that we did. If you're thinking of doing a Canary Islands cruise, I would highly recommend them, especially in the winter time like this. The cruise was last month. I've already done the cruise. A few people, I think, we're on the cruise now. The cruise was last month. We've got one coming into land. We've got the Binter lined up. We've got the Easyjet heading out. It's all happening at once now. DJ Tony, how's it going? So there goes our Marabou, one I've never seen before. Nothing better than plane watching. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If you can hit the thumbs up. We haven't got a super sophisticated setup like some of the big channels, but I just enjoy coming down here. It's a great spot, nice and sunny, relaxed. There you go, there goes that one. Do make sure you've got your settings set up to maximum. It should be quite clear at the moment. Okay, so our little Binter. Where's the Binter off to? Gran Canaria or Lanzarote, I imagine. It's going to slink off before this next one lands. Easyjet is heading to Berlin. We think, however, the Easyjet's now turning around. So I don't know what's happening with that. There you go. That little Binter's off to Gran Canary, which is the island you can see right here. That'll be about a 30 minute journey across, 30-40 minutes. And back down again. Don't know what's happening with this Easyjet here. It's now just sort of pulled over, so to speak. Can hear you loud and clear. Thank you very much. Signal's all good. Do please hit the thumbs up if you can, please, everyone. We've got an Edelweiss coming in now, I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, when the weather's like this, Sharon, you get the right light, you can see all of the islands. Gran Canaria looks a stone throw away today. There you go. Interesting livery on that one. So our Easyjet is now parked up. Don't know whether that was the plan or not. But it's parked up. It's not going anywhere. Got mine on 720. I keep thinking Lloyd George is going to get off one of the planes. Thank you very much for joining us. 720 is the maximum we can do, but it should be pretty good for a little stream. Thank you very much for joining us here. I'd love to be one of those channels doing it in 4K and everything. Just a little bit complex for me, all of that. But if you can hit the thumbs up, I really would appreciate it. Got an Iberia pushing back down there. And did anyone find out what this mystery white one was? Certainly wish I was on one of the planes coming in. Yeah. We've got another one on its way in just now. We've got the TUI heading off here. Coming over on Saturday, hope to see you in Buddies. We will be in Buddies on Saturday. We open at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday and Sunday. 1 till 1, it's a full 12-hour day. Go to Sky from Gatwick was the white one. Thank you very much for the info, Sue. You're all helping me out in the comments today, much appreciated. Here comes a Ryanair, I believe. Ryanair coming in from Berlin. See, it's just constant, always busy. That's why it's a good little place to come. You're never waiting long for the next bit of action. And there goes our pretty plain TUI over there. So how many of you watching are coming in to Tenerife or the Canary Islands this month for a bit of winter sunshine? The weather's been gorgeous, 26 degrees in the day, drops down to about 18, 19 at night. If you're sitting on the coast, you might need a little jacket, maybe a little pair of jeans if you're just sitting there. It's been very, very pleasant. Busier than Lanzarote, yeah, it's Tenerife South Road, but I can smell that aviation fuel from that TUI. Oof. Not out till July. Wish it was sooner. Just contacted Sanasti for a rental in March. Thank you very much. I'll get back to the emails later on this afternoon. Coming on Sunday to celebrate our silver wedding. Fantastic. Here comes our next one coming in. I did say I looked on the arrivals and departures and it was busy. The only Easyjet going out was to Gatwick. It could be that one. Yeah, this Easyjet's pulled up. Engines are still running, but it's just sitting there. I don't know whether it's waiting for a new slot or what's going on with that one. 127 arrivals here at Tenerife South today. Good fact there, Dawn. It's a lot, isn't it? 127 planes landing in all day long. There you go. You wish you were on that little Ryanair now. Afternoon, guys. How's it going? Incredible Wilsons are on. You can see the next one already on the horizon coming in. For any of you who might not know Tenerife or tuning in for the first time, I do live over here in South Tenerife, so welcome along to the channel. There is loads already on the channel vlogs wise. What you can see here is Golf del Ser, that's the golf course. Just behind us, you would actually see Mount Teide if it was a clear day, but it is a little bit overcast up there in the mountains. And then obviously you've got the main airport just down there, that new terminal on the end. They've just opened up the new car park as well, the new public car park. You can park in that now. Now these planes here, these are my favourites visually. I love the windows on the front of these. This Iberia that's coming along now. A few of you enthusiasts watching will know a lot more than I do about the name of it and all of that. But this Iberia coming up, these are my favourite to look at. Love the windows on the front. Easyjet has now just powered down the engines, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. There you go, Dad's on as well. How's it going? Do make sure if you're just joining, do hit the thumbs up, please. Yeah, this is one of my favourites to look at. It's just those front windows, I like them. We've got one coming into land first. Mum's on as well. Thank you very much for joining us, Mum. I hope you're well. Ooh. Can you walk up the rock that juts out to the side of the runway? Yes, this one here. I'll show that in a second. Let this one land, and then I will show you that. Another Ryanair coming in. You can imagine how busy the arrivals hall is just now. Passport control as well. We've got a Boeing 757 landing shortly. That'll be a big one. Thank you very much for the info in the comments. Do please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, this rock here, you can walk up that one. It's Red Mountain. I like to call it Airport Rock. That's what I've always known it as. Airport Rock just there, but yes, you can walk up from there. Iberia Express is off to Madrid, so this one's off to Madrid now. $569 joining us live at Tenerife South Airport. Thank you for joining. It's 26 degrees, it's sunny, gorgeous. Hi John, how's it going? Less than 2 weeks I'll be stepping off, feeling the heat, smelling the heat. The heat's got a smell as well, don't forget. That Tenerife smell. Can you wish my wife Dina happy birthday? Happy birthday, Dina. Hi Trisha. So yeah, I do wonder what's going on with the old Easyjet there. Interesting. It's got passengers on board as well, I think. It's your worst nightmare, that, isn't it? It's alright, it's not so bad getting delayed on your way out, because you know you've got the sunshine and everything to look forward to. But when you're delayed and you just want to get home, I have got the Flight Radar 24 app, but I can't use it while I'm streaming. We've got the next one already lined up coming in. Relentless now. Hi Eugene, how's it going? So yeah, if you want to come and do a little bit of plane spotting while you're over here, or you're into it, or you're thinking of a trip to Tenerife, a lot of people come just to do this. They will fly around all of Europe, doing all kinds of different plane spotting, different airports. You've got a few different spots here you can watch from. He's at one of them there. There is also one just in the distance, this one here I've streamed from before, that little mound. But this is the main one where you've got, like, you know, a little bit of a viewing point and some benches and stuff. There's some on the other side of the runway as well, but again, I wouldn't really recommend that. It wasn't the best view from over there. If anyone remembers when I went over there, I drove through banana plantations and everything to get there, and it wasn't really worth it. Yeah, the Easyjet might have parked up, but I don't think it was. It was all fully loaded. It was heading to the runway, then turned back. The engines are still running a little bit, just not much. And the pilots are still sat in it, so... Here comes the next one. How's it going, Craig? How far is Buddies from Las Americas? You're looking about an hour's walk, or about a €7 taxi. Flights are cheap, no bargains on the hotels. I would agree, the hotels and the apartments are a little bit more pricey this year. Here comes our big Jet 2 coming in. Now, if I'm correct in saying, I believe they are due to retire soon, those Jet 2s. Sit at Pier 8, what? Yeah, if you sit along the, if you sit on Los Cristianos Beach, you can see them flying over all the time, constantly flying in. If anyone wants to have a little look into who owns these little private jets here, if you can read the register, it's really hard to see the registrations with the sun reflecting off, that's the problem. What was your favourite airline, Easyjet or Ryanair? I find them both very similar these days. I used to favour Easyjet when Ryanair brought in the pay in the bag to have on board thing, but then Easyjet followed suit, and you both have to pay. Both of them you have to pay to get the bags on now, on board with you. I think they're both just as comfortable. Food's just as good as each other, really. I don't see a huge difference, to be honest. If one of them was 10 quid cheaper, I'd go with the cheaper one. I've got no real preference. For me, it's all about the price and the best flight times for me. But let me know in the comments what you prefer, which do you prefer, EasyJet, Ryanair? I think Ryanair get a lot of bad press, a little bit more than EasyJet do, but I've never had an issue with Ryanair. Never really had an issue with EasyJet. Jet 2 757s are being replaced with an Airbus 321 Neo. Got another one coming in here now. Little Condor. Prices don't matter to me, all about the arrival time. A lot of people mentioning Jet 2. Jet 2 are great for the package holidays. If you want just flights though, I do find them to be a little bit pricey. If you're going to book just flights, sometimes you get a good deal, but I think as a package, Jet 2 are great. Flights only though, Jet 2 I think can be a little bit pricey. They have got a few of those. I think they'll be very, very good when they've got all those new planes in. There's some old planes knocking about in their fleet as well. Temperature's lovely, Alan, 26 degrees here, lovely and warm. Ryanair for me, better flight times and cheaper. 100% agree with the two airlines. I'm flying with TUI for the first time to Tenerife. They were the cheapest. Be interesting to see how they differ, if at all. I mean, if you look at it quite generally, they're all just buses in the sky, aren't they, really? Not like the old days where you get the silver service and the knife and fork and the meal and all that. It's a bus in the sky, really. One of the nicest TUI flights I ever did was across to Netherlands, Amsterdam. That was a nice flight. Just got back from Tenerife last week. We were in Buddies on your birthday. Really enjoyed it. We've booked to come back in March. Thank you very much, David. Much appreciated. Thanks for popping down to the bar as well. I think when Jet 2 starts at Liverpool, I think John Lennon Airport will struggle. Not much places for food in there. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we'll cope. It's not a bad problem to have, really, is it, being too busy? Rather that than being the fate of Blackpool Airport. Our EasyJet friend is now on the move. Where he's moving to, I don't know. But he's on the move. I think it's making their way to the runway now. Whatever the problem was, could well have been resolved. Hi Charlotte, coming on Monday. Have a lovely time. So there's our EasyJet, must have been sorted, off to London, whatever the issue was. This one's been a little while as well. Loads of cheap flights, but there's no accommodation. I agree, it is a bit of an issue. It's gone the opposite way. It used to be cheap accommodation, expensive flights. Now it's cheap flights, struggling for accommodation. Alan Scouse, Miss Tenerife, normally stay in Las Americas. Get yourself back over as soon as you can. Get it booked. Hi Jackie, how's it going? Thelma, congrats on 72k subs. Thank you very much. Yeah, it jumped up really quickly this last week. Really did jump up. So we're now on 72,000 subscribers. Thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't already, make sure you do. It's completely free. There is thousands of videos on the channel of Tenerife, restaurants, walk-arounds, all kinds, hotel reviews. There is loads already on the channel, so do check it out if you are new to the channel. And I hope you're all enjoying this one. I'm enjoying being out here, it's lovely and sunny. Don't forget, tomorrow we have recently just done a Canary Islands cruise, if anyone's interested in those. I think it's gained a lot of interest. Our first vlog's on 30,000 views. So the next one of that vlog goes out tomorrow, 7 o'clock. It's a premiere. And tomorrow's vlog is actually on that island that you can see just in the distance there, Gran Canaria. Los Gigantes 3 times, brilliant. It went in September. Have you tried Malta or Cyprus? I haven't. Thanks very much, Nathan. Thanks for popping on. We're going to be on for another 30 minutes or so, so do stay tuned in for now. Booked my holiday for this year last year as soon as I got home, and the price to stay for 2 weeks in the H10 Conquistador has doubled in price. Wow. So this is our Easyjet off to London, where we've just been. Already feels like ages ago. Liam, I requested plane spotting last month. Thank you very much for joining us. There's a few times where I was going to come down and then the weather wasn't great and it was windy, and it was... Today we've timed it just right. Not much wind, nice and sunny, plenty of planes around. Great afternoon stream. Thank you very much, Sean. Happy New Year, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Siobhan. And if you do enjoy Tenerife, don't forget we have got the Knightstrider Tenerife fan group on Facebook. Very friendly group. There you go, finally off and done. Loving this. Thank you very much, Joy. Let me know if the picture is still nice and clear for everyone. Or you click the settings on the screen, set it to maximum 720. You will get a bit of a clearer picture. I would love them to make a little bit more of this area. They could do a lot more with it. You've got this little cabin here and stuff. They could do so much more with this little area for a bit of plane spotting. Someone's built like a bit of a mixed thing down there where I think you can stand under if it's raining. But yeah, they've got the space and everything to do a lot more with this. Here comes our Jet 2. How far is Buddy's Bar from Dreams Hardin? Quite far. You probably need a taxi. Probably about €10 taxi. €10 or so maybe. Now the bar's been very busy. We're now 7 days a week to keep up with the demand and everything. Trying to get those staff levels right. We're still looking to employ some staff. This is definitely my cup of tea. Love it. Thank you very much, Liam. 658 watching live. Thank you very much. Where are you all tuned in from? You always bring something different to the channel. Well done on 72k. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're on 71 for a while and all of a sudden jumped this week. Done a few different lives. I think some of the stuff over Christmas helped out. No, thank you all very, very much for that. Watching from Belgium, Weston-super-Mare, Preston, Ellesmere Port, Liverpool, Essex, Huddersfield. Got a real mix on here. Sunderland, you got a big game coming up, Sean. Grimsby, Derby. London, York, Belfast, fantastic. Norwich, California, wow. Belfast. That Jet 2 plane is brand new. So here we go, here's a nice newbie for you all to see. Thank you very much for the info. I was going to say, it's very quiet, isn't it? Very quiet. Was it just me, or was that a much quieter engine takeoff there? It seemed to be quieter. Could be completely wrong, but seemed much quieter, that plane. Great insight and info in the vlogs. Thank you very much. Please keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Ronnie. Laguna Park, is it Laguna Park 1 or Laguna Park 2, Tony? They normally come up very reasonably priced, those hotels. They're not going to blow your socks off. Laguna Park 1, good location. Laguna Park 2, it is up a hill, so a lot of people do mention that. If you're not super fit or keen on walking, it is up a little bit of a hill, that one. One of the ones that's coming up very reasonably priced at the moment is Gara Suites. That was recently done a couple of years ago, Gara Suites. They were apartments that were abandoned for a long time. They've now all been done up and they're coming out a very reasonable price. A lot of young ones staying in there. Delivered a car there yesterday. A lot of young guns in there, but coming up very reasonably priced. The only thing is, it is about a 20 odd minute walk to the beachfront. This is nice livery, I like that. Little bubble on the top normally means there's a bit of Wi-Fi on there. Yeah, if you're just using it as a base, Tony, you'll be absolutely fine. You're in the middle of San Eugenio there, in Laguna 1. The A321 Jet 2 that just left is a Neo, new engine technology, much quieter. Yeah, I've got to say, you could really hear the difference. Would you rate Puerto de la Cruz? I did a vlog on Puerto de la Cruz yesterday. Do check it out. It's a lovely place to visit. A lot more Canarian. Nice little coastal town. It's still got its touristy bits. Whenever I go, it's never ever sunny for me. I just get the bad luck. It's never sunny for me when I go. Yeah, it's something a little bit different. It's where a lot of the Canarians and Spanish go for a holiday. But it does have a lot of the same touristy stuff that the South's got in terms of shops and everything. A lot of those chain stores. So this one's off to Reykjavik. I think it'll be a little bit colder when that plane lands. just a bit. Watching from Glasgow, met you in Buddies when we were there in November. Thank you very much for tuning in, Margaret. I hope you enjoyed it in the bar. Do please hit the thumbs up, everyone. We've got 650 tuned in, 300 thumbs up. I'm enjoying it out here. It's lovely and calm today. Six-hour flight as well, yeah, no wonder they've got the old Wi-Fi on board then. I'd love them to add the Wi-Fi. I'm surprised they haven't got onto that as a bit of a money maker, the old Wi-Fi on the Ryanair and Easyjets. Yeah, so those new ones, it was the same plane I came back on the 22nd of last month. Extremely quiet inside compared to the 35-year-old 757 that you came out on. I can imagine it was much, much quieter taking off. But yeah, in terms of that Wi-Fi, people would buy it. I would buy it. I always end up buying it on those flights to Florida. All airlines should have Wi-Fi. I think it's a money maker though. The likes of Ryanair and Easyjet, they could be selling it. Virgin do it. I think I end up paying about 25 quid, 30 quid for Wi-Fi on the flights to Florida, and I sit and do my work, do my emails. So I do think they're missing out on a bit of a money maker there. I don't know how much the system is to install though and run, that's the only thing. Looking forward to visiting Buddies when we arrive 3 weeks tomorrow. Thank you very much, Cheryl. You're all very welcome. It does get very busy of an evening time, but we have got the rooftop, so there is plenty more space upstairs. We're thinking about maybe putting a TV upstairs as well, even if we have it muted, just to show the sport. We're not too sure yet. -2 in Iceland. Cold. So this one is certainly a lot noisier than the one we've just seen, isn't it? Jet 2 off to London. High hundreds raining here in Brighton after doing the school run. Hopefully bringing you a little bit of sunshine. It'll be starting to go dark in the UK soon. Lovely and sunny here. It goes dark about 6:30 over here at the moment. 17-year-old 737. They don't look 17 years old, to be fair, but you don't half notice the sound difference. Got a plane coming in which is going to hold 4. So the date today, is it the 5th or the 4th? I've lost all track of dates. Looking now for a cheeky weekend break before the bar picks back up. Squeeze it in. There's some great flight prices out there. It's just getting that accommodation. It's the 4th of January today. So we have got King's Day coming up, which is what the Canary Islands celebrate as their Christmas. So the roads are busy out and about. We haven't had our Boxing Day sales, so to speak. They'll be coming up as well, just after King's Day. Thursday the 4th. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's lost track of dates, what day it is. All of that has gone completely out the window. Costs between 200 grand and 300 grand per plane for the Wi-Fi. How long would it take them to make that back though at 30 odd quid a slot for the old Wi-Fi? Interesting. Would be good for a 4.5 hour flight. It would be handy having a little bit of Wi-Fi. Coming over 16th, I will come to Buddies. Thank you very much. If you wonder what Buddies is, if you're new to the channel, that is our new bar that we've taken over a couple of months ago in Los Cristianos. Little Neo coming in. Nice, just love that view. I think it's resonating with me a lot today, Gran Canaria, because I did edit the vlog last night and I do enjoy it over there. It is nice. Mas Palomas, lovely. Playa del Ingles was nice as well. Been binging on your videos, thank you very much. There is loads on the channel to enjoy, especially for the young kids watching movies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff you can download beforehand on the tablets, but it's great for me keeping up with work emails, stuff like that. That's what I enjoy, being able to sort of catch up with people and WhatsApp and message and stuff like that. Get all my emails done so I can land. I know everything's boxed off, whereas you land after a 9-hour flight, turn your phone on, it's dinging like crazy. You've got emails to answer, messages to answer. It just means you can land a bit more stress-free and everything's boxed off. How's it going, Paul? I hope you're well. I think it's been the wettest, dampest Christmas ever here. Well, it's been amazing over here, not to make you all jealous, but I said it earlier, this is the best Christmas weather we've had since I've lived here. And that's 9 years now. Off to Gran Canaria on the 21st of Jan. There is a video already on the channel of Gran Canaria, Paula. Make sure you visit Mogan. If you search for Knightstrider Gran Canaria, it'll come up, and I've got another Gran Canaria vlog going up tomorrow. Both just day trips, but it gives you an idea of those areas. That was much noisier than that new plane. You could really hear the difference. It's amazing, that. And calmness descends. Nothing on the horizons for now. Our friend is still over there, plane spotting in his car. Yeah, you're either the ocean carts, or there is some jet skis knockabout down here as well that you can see down on the coastline. It's the perfect day for it. Can't wait for Madeira, Portugal cruise vlog to come out. Loved Madeira, that was lovely. Car's very busy at the moment, John. Very busy, relentless. Currently turning down about 10 to 20 people a day for cars. It's just crazy. Everyone runs out this time of year, so if you're thinking of cars this winter, that runs right up until the end of March. We're always fully booked till the end of March. Do make sure you book well in advance. But no, all good, thank you very much. Just need about another 20 cars and it'll be a little bit more comfortable. Here you go, got another one of these nice Iberias coming over that I quite like. Big Jet TV, another great channel. SD TV as well is the one I was watching a little bit earlier on today. There's loads of really good. If you're into your airport plane spotting, you're spoilt for choice, really. As it wasn't an Iberia, same style plane though, it's a Euro wings that we've got. Anyone ever stayed at the Commodoro? Commodoro, Tony, is, again, like you say, it's good for a base. It depends what apartment is in there. The block itself could do with a little bit of TLC, but some of the apartments in there are done up really nice. It's in a great location in Los Cristianos. Great location. Just near the Market Tavern. It's next to the Arona Grant. Yeah, it is a little bit dated, but some of the apartments in there are done up quite nice. Got another one coming into land as well, so that one will be holding while this one pops in. Well, I've really enjoyed this today. I hope you all have as well. Bit of sunshine, bit of planes. Good fun. And I'm tying it in with dropping off and picking up a car, so even better. Nice and efficient. I'm going to drop in our little Fiat Panda behind us. I think we're picking up a Fabia, I think. Fabia or a Tiger we're picking up. And then it'll be cleaned and back out first thing in the morning. Got nothing left for tomorrow. Everything that comes back in, cleaned, checked, and out again. I mean, even if you're not watching the planes, you can be watching all of these, you know, all the buses moving around and luggage carts and stuff. There's always something going on. Here's this one moving in. No problem. Got a nice father and son behind me come to watch the planes. I was just offering them my little stand here. Little kids excited to see all the planes. So yeah, anyone done a Canary Islands cruise before? I know we're talking planes today, but we'll talk cruise ships as well. Anyone done a Canary Islands cruise or thinking about doing one? We've got vlogs going on the channel of our one in November. We really enjoyed it. The value for money was unbelievable. It was £550. That included flights return from London with bags. Your transfer to the ship, the cruise itself. That included all the food and everything. And then you transfer back and you flight back home with a suitcase. 550 quid, I think it was. Bargain. That was with P&O. Would I do an inside cabin again? Probably, if I could push it. I mean, if it was a huge difference, I would do an inside cabin again. But the thing that put me off was just not knowing what time of day it was, not having any natural sunlight. So probably if I could go back, I'd have paid the difference and gone for a balcony cabin. If you can do that, pick up a few extra little shifts in work or something, make up the difference. Having a balcony does make a big difference, I think. But it depends what your budget is. It depends if you're just going to sleep in there and be up and out and you're not worried about having a bit of natural sunlight in the morning and stuff, then you can save a lot of money going for an interior cabin. Just for me, your alarm would go off at 9 o'clock and it would feel like 5 in the morning because it was so dark in there. Whereas I think you wake up a bit more naturally with the balconies, sun coming in, getting up, opening the curtains, seeing where you're docked, having a little look. The ship out to sea is the Humps in the LNG Adamawa tanker en route to Nigeria. That's that tanker out there. I'll zoom in on that in a second. How's it going, Orcus? Hope you're well. Love the airport lives. Thank you very much. Thinking of booking Florida as our next holiday. When would you suggest is the best time to go? It's tough. I mean, it's just busy all the time now. All the time. If you struggle with heat, do not go in the summer months. This looks like one of the newer ones as well, if I'm not mistaken. This is off to Birmingham. Thank you very much, Daniel. We sailed on the Azora last February on a Canaries cruise, going on P&O's Ventura from Southampton this summer. Fantastic. Is this a newer one? It looks like a newer one. Sounds like a newer one. It's nice and quiet. Nine years old. Okay, so there you go. I find it really hard to tell the difference. There's another quite a big ship out there as well. Looks a bit like a yacht in the distance. Do you prefer the south side or the north? I do prefer the south, Rachel, personally, in my opinion. Definitely a balcony on a cruise. Nice to sit with a morning coffee. Yeah, you can get, if you want to, you could have a bit of room service and have a little coffee. It's nice sailing away as well, just chilling on the balcony. I smell that aviation fuel from that one. Some of them have a real strong smell. There we go, there's a Jet 2 going, and we've got one of the older ones coming out now as well. I say older, I believe this is the older livery. I'm not sure which I prefer. I'm not super keen on the silver and red look myself. Quite a rough guide is the shape of the cockpit windows. Interesting. Yeah, it was much louder on takeoff, that one. Got another one coming in now. Oh, it's lovely and calm out here. I'm so glad if you come here when it's windy. What would you say is the best side to go on holiday with kids? If you want kids activities, stuff to do with the kids friendly hotels, I would definitely say the south. There'll be a few in the north, but majority of the child-friendly, family-friendly hotels are going to be in the south. You've got more family bars and stuff in the south as well. Especially if you want, English family-friendly bars and restaurants, and they can meet kids around the pool and stuff. Definitely the south. Let's see this one coming in. Bit of a different TUI. The silver and red livery is actually only a 7-year-old plane. There you go, newer than the previous one. It's interesting, isn't it, Cameron? You see some look newer, some look older. I'm not a big fan of the silver and red myself. There currently any plans to renovate the boarded up shops? Not that I know of. I wish they would, but I don't believe there's any plans right now. Unfortunately, the inside of those are absolutely destroyed from squatters. There was fires in them, all kinds. They would have to be stripped back to basics. So I can't see it for a long time. We'd need a lot of investment. They were destroyed inside. We've got another one on the horizon coming in, and this Jet 2 lining up to head out. In the meantime, if you want to jump on and hit the thumbs up button, would really help us out. If you're new, make sure you click the subscribe button. It's all completely free. We'll try and get ourselves back out here again very soon. I've enjoyed this. Nice bit of a change. All booked for March. Wasn't expecting that on a Thursday afternoon. Fantastic, Melissa. They're the best ones when you book them unexpectedly. Crazy to see how many planes there are. Went to Tenerife, there was lots, especially lots of people either going or coming back. Yes, a lot of action out here. Oof, I can really smell that aviation fuel as well. Actually a bit of burning tyres, that is. Actually smell burning rubber there. Wish I had smell-o-vision. I've enjoyed it, thank you very much, Liam. We'll stay on for another 10 minutes or so before I head into the airport with the car. We've got a Ryanair pushing back now as well. Cheeky 4 nights booked for March. There you go. That's 2 people who've just booked holidays to Tenerife during this live stream. Fantastic. The sight of planes, it gets to people. Everyone wants to jump on a plane, get yourself to some sunshine. So there you go. 2 people booked already. Fantastic. Enjoy. I look forward to seeing you over here, Tony. And if you are thinking of looking, get yourself on Skyscanner. Hunt around. Spend a bit of time. There is deals out there for sure. Here comes our next Ryanair. That snuck up on me. We've got another one behind it as well coming in. Keris, how's it going? There you go. Another load of passengers to come and enjoy Tenerife. Make it 3 people who've booked now. We are back next Christmas and New Year. There you go. 3 people just booked to come back to Tenerife. It's addictive. Very addictive. What's going on with TUI? They flew us from Manchester on a regular tuition plane and flew us home on a privileged style Spanish plane. I think they're just trying to keep up with the winter demand. I think they probably leased a few, covers a few that may be going in for repair and stuff. I could be completely wrong. Some of you may know in the comments. Is Ryanair one of the most popular planes? They're probably one of the airlines that flies the most, yeah. Quite a lot coming in from all kinds of different airports. If someone can tell me, is this like a small cruise ship going by here? It looks like a small yacht-style cruise ship, if anyone can look on the old ship tracker. So this is a Wizz Air coming in from Warsaw. Thank you very much for the info, Andy. Hope you're well. Coming over now in March. It was originally coming over in June for my birthday. Tony, do both. There you go. We booked for Cheltenham week, 12th of March to the 16th. Yeah, it's going to be a busy one in the bar, that one. Cheltenham races, always a popular one to watch. Flew zoom in for the moment in Gran Canaria. Best wishes, thank you very much, Paul. I will zoom in a moment. Here's our Wizz Air. There you go, there's your Gran Canaria just in the distance. Jet 2 coming over, Ryanair coming over. Another one in the distance coming into land. It's all going off again. It's all kicking off. Yeah, if you could smell it now, you've got a bit of aviation fuel, you've got a bit of burning rubber, a bit of Tenerife heat smell, if that makes sense. That smell that you have when you come off the plane. Port La Paz is great for kids. Travel agents must see a spike in their sales when you go live. It's, a lot of people don't realise there's cheap flights out there at the moment. It's always good to just constantly look around. Always have a mooch. Don't be afraid as well to take the plunge if you always book as a package, but you find a deal that's cheaper doing it all separately. Don't be afraid to take the plunge. Personally, I never book packages. I would if it came out cheaper, but I've always found it cheaper doing it myself, flights separate. Don't forget, everyone, do follow me on Instagram, _Knightstrider. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget there is the Knightstrider Tenerife fan group. We've got nearly 16,000 members in there, all very friendly. You can ask questions in there, recommendations. People post up their pictures, show you what's going on in Tenerife each day. It's a good friendly group, great community on there. Ryanair is off to Marseille. Next plane in is from Vienna. There you go, a bit of Austrian Airways. There we go, 2 lined up to take off. It looks like the Jet 2 is going to get to slink off before the Ryanair. Yeah, sneaky. I can smell that burning rubber again. It's when they land. I think the wind's blowing in this direction very slightly. I can smell that when they land. Why don't you like to? It's not that I don't like to book package holidays. I just always find them cheaper doing it separately, and I feel like you're a bit less locked in some ways. I've just always found it cheaper doing it separately. I'm very good at sitting for a few hours and hunting out which are the best flights for me, which suit me best, which are cheaper, which accommodation I can find. Jet 2's off to Glasgow. That's all going on now. Got even more coming over here. 2 more on the way. Another one landing in a second. It's all happening now. These little rush hours. Going to be busy in that car park when I go in. Bruce from SDTV, how's it going? I did mention the channel a few times, Bruce. I hope you're well. I was tuned in earlier. Yeah, great aviation channel. If you're into stuff like this, he's been over to Tenerife a couple of times. I missed him a few weeks ago. But yeah, he does a proper 4K, full streams of all of this sort of airport action. And again, very friendly channel. I was watching when you were on. There you go, I was on this morning. So yeah, as Adrian points out, you are a bit more protected with a package holiday. I understand what you're saying with that, especially with the likes of what happened with the pandemic and things. Just for me personally, I just always find it better doing it separately. But either way, get yourself on there, hunt it out. Sometimes you can find a package, break it all down and look at it all separately and it's cheaper. Or sometimes booking a package is cheaper. It's always good to check both. I know some people who found a package, priced it all up individually and they've saved like 200 quid by booking it all themselves. Next plane is a Ryanair from Milan. This one's coming in. And then we've got 3 on hold to take off here. 2 Ryanairs and a Neos. Now, to me, I know the plane won't be that old, but that paintwork and that livery, that looks so like 80s to me. That looks like a really old plane to me. I think it's just the livery and the colour scheme. Just like something you would have seen on Airline years ago, back in the early 2000s. The buses are very cheap to get around the island. They are indeed, yeah. You can buy a bus card as well, which gives you access for a week, 2 weeks. And they are very reliable, the buses as well. It's like a Ryanair advert, this. We've got our Condor coming back out. I think we watched that land earlier, did we? Might be another one. I got another one coming in. It's like a train. Only 4 years old. Do you agree though? Does that look 4 years old to you? I think that paintwork doesn't do it any justice. That's like the Luke the Nuke version of a plane, that. Looks old but young. Iceland Air 737 MAX 8 from Paris in 30 minutes. Strange service. So a lot of you experts in the comments know a lot more than me. There's plenty going on. Do please hit the thumbs up button, please, everyone. Even if you're watching on catch up. There you go, we've got one coming in and 4 lined up here now. It is busy in Tenerife. There's a big one coming in as well. I think it looked bigger than it was in the sky there. Nice railing come in, and then we've got our Condor A320, the Neos, which looks really old but it's not, and 2 Ryanairs. A great stream, new to your channel, welcome along Graham, thank you for popping on. If you do want to comment in the chat, you do have to be subscribed to the channel, which is free. Just let you know when we upload new videos, etc. You don't get charged anything, you don't have to pay anything. All free to enjoy. But yeah, if you want to join the community and comment and chat, you do have to be subscribed. Unusual flight in next. Eurowings operating for TUI from Dusseldorf. Interesting. Sounds like TUI are having a few issues with some planes. There you go. The Ryanair's wasting no time. There's one gone, but there is another one on the horizon, so I think we will see another little pause here. The Condor is 24 years old and looks like new, yeah. Compare these two, if you said which one's younger, you'd probably say the Condor. Not keen on that Neos livery. Must be something else to fly a plane, yeah, when you think about it. Here's our next one coming in. It's a constant train. Where is the nicest Chinese in Las Americas? One of my favourites would be Taipan on the Golden Mile. Imperial Taipan. There's another one called Mishi, which is meant to be fantastic as well. A nice little smooth landing there. You can see all the so this is what's blowing over, that burning rubber smell. I think we've got a little bit of space now for these three to shoot off, I think. Next plane is landing is an Easyjet from Switzerland. Well, thank you all very much for staying tuned in. Done over an hour, really enjoying it out here. Capture this last little rush of action. Savoy, fantastic for Chinese. If you're looking for value for money, Savoy, they do a 3-course Chinese for like €12.95, which is the equivalent of like a tenner, 10 quid. We've got another one on the horizon coming in now, so all three of these will not be getting off like I thought. I love this live. Thank you very much, Alison. Thank you for joining me. Is the Edelweiss is on its way back out. We watched that land. We definitely watched that one land. That was one of our first ones we saw come in about an hour ago. And now we've got another one coming in, which was the Easyjet, I think someone mentioned. And then we might slink 2 off or 1 off. We'll see. The Wizz Air is next from Vienna. Okay, that one's in 3 minutes. It's busy. You think the Canary Islands are busy in the winter? They certainly are. It is very busy in Tenerife right now. The sun has set and you've still got blue skies. It's still boiling hot as well, Mum. Still about 25 degrees stood here. Lovely. Thank you very much, Tony. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Costs nothing but helps Andrew's channel. Yeah, it really does help us out. Gives us a little boost with the algorithm. We've now got 3 lined up, ready to go again. And I can see another one on the horizon. Boy, oh boy, it's relentless. There's another one I can see in the skyline coming in. There's another Easyjet down. We've got another one heading to the runway. What is going on now? We've got 4 lined up and another one coming in on the distance. Can you do another one of these vlogs very soon? They're very enjoyable. I will do. Just make sure you hit the thumbs up. We will try and get back, possibly next week. See how we get on. I can always try and tie it in with coming to the airport. I'm here all the time. Normally about 3 or 4 times a day I'm here at the airport with the cars. Saturday I'm going to be here about 6 times. There you go, our Neos is slinking off. Still just about see Gran Canaria in the distance. Oh, when it's busy like this, you just can't tune out. It's too good. Got one of the cars going by, checking everything out. The fauna control, which is like your wildlife control basically, I think. They have all the sirens on to scare the birds away and stuff. There's a big plane, this one. Another big Wizz Air. Okay, I'm gonna slink off now. Condor's on its way off. Hi Courtney, how's it going? Great to have you on the channel. Not seen you on for a while. Hope you're well. The red plane is getting pushed back. That's the one in our thumbnail. It is indeed. So is that plain white one that we saw coming earlier. That is now getting pushed back. A lot of these we saw land and they've been turned over and they're going straight back out again. Ryanair has now joined the queue. I can see another one on the horizon to land. Mental. Got a TUI heading over as well. Busier than Manchester Airport, it's crazy. 300 people on each plane, all pumping a minimum of £1,000 into the island equals 300 grand a plane. Minimum. 1 million every 3 planes. Really smell the jet fuel again. Okay, another one coming in. It could be here all day. It is just relentless. We've currently got, I think, 6 lined up to take off. Here's the next one coming in. That's another plain Jane. No livery on that one. See all the other ones starting to make their way over just here. They've got a little bit of a gap. I can't see any more planes on the horizon now, so they've got a bit of a gap to slink off. This one's off to Berlin. There you go, there's the plane coming in. That's the one that's on our thumbnail. Just making its way over. Lovely plane, that one. Yeah, I'm at the viewing area, Kate. This is the main one. Still none on the horizon, so we should get a few departures off now. Do let me know if you think we should stay on. We've done 90 minutes. Do let me know if you're still enjoying it. If you are, do please hit the thumbs up as well. Cheers, Bruce. Thank you very much for popping on. So yeah, the viewing area, it's not far from the airport at all. You've just got to sort of come up this bit of a dirt road, runs up just here. You could walk it. Okay, the TUI's off next. I can see another plane on the horizon coming in. Not too sure with that one yet, Jacob. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens with that one. Sat watching on my big TV, it's great, thank you very much. Hope it's still coming through nice and clear. Yeah, I do like that plane, it is nice that. Definitely the best livery we've seen all day. Another plain Jane. 2 plain Janes on the ground here. I certainly do like my planes. Do enjoy a bit of plane spotting. Trust me, I'm enjoying this just as much as you are. Okay, there's our next one coming in. The plane is off to Reykjavik. Great stuff. Don't go yet. We're going to stay tuned on for a little bit. Couple more slinking off. Looks like the play one is next. How is everyone? What can I say? It was amazing, fantastic. John, great live. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it. Something a bit different. I enjoy it down here. I've not had a chance to come down for a long time. And the weather just wasn't quite right. We had that month where it was pretty poor for a while. You need good conditions to do what we're doing today, really. Now they sound nice and quiet. Any idea how much it is to return to Lagomera on the ferry? As a non-resident, a couple of £100, really. I think it's not cheap. You're better doing it as a bit of a package. You can get like an excursion where you go over on the coach and the ferry's included. If you're going to do it individually, it's I think it's about €150 or so. Really enjoy your airport streams. Thank you very much, Mel. Can't believe how busy it is. I know, it's relentless. Yeah, how is buddies going? Very busy, Jacob. All good, thank you very much. We're going to 7 days a week next week. We're on the hunt for more staff as well to add to our team. Well, that was a little bit of a mad rush, wasn't it? This one taking off now, and then it all seems to calm down a little bit. And just like that, how many planes was that in the space of 10 minutes? It's now all calmed down. We've got none on the horizon, none in the queue to take off. It has all calmed down nicely. The airport could do with a permanent camera. I mean, they could make a lot of money from it, a lot of revenue with the adverts on those live cams. If you had one set up, all the revenue goes back into the airport. It'd be nice. Well, I think that brings us very nicely to the end of our stream. I think we've done 95 minutes. We've done a whole football game of plane spotting. It's gone quick. I've enjoyed it. It's all calmed down now. I think there's a Jet 2 pushing back, but I've got to get my car into the airport, pick one up, go home, walk the dog, have a bit of tea, pop the bar, etc, etc. So I have got to get back to work. But thank you all very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed it, do please hit the thumbs up. Make sure you do subscribe as well. There is loads of Tenerife videos on the channel, so do go and check them out. If you're on Facebook, you've got the Knightstrider Tenerife fan group, and on Instagram, you've got _Knightstrider is my Instagram handle. But yeah, we will be back. fingers crossed, remind me to come back and we'll get some more done. I will slot it in. There is now another one on the horizon. We could be here all day, I think. You now got one pushing back and another one on the horizon. That changed very quickly in the space of 20 seconds. But there you go. We'll watch this last one land and then we will tune out. But thank you all very much. Hit the thumbs up. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with the old statistics on the airport live stream. Something a little bit different for us. Yeah, and there's no planes. It's very calm out here. Still nice and warm, still about 22. Sun won't go down to about 6:30. Once it does go down, temperature will drop to about 18 degrees. Let's watch this last one come in for the day to round off our stream. And don't forget, we had a few people book Tenerife flights and Tenerife holidays while we were on the stream in this 90 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. If you are one of them, have a lovely time. If not, I'm sure a lot of you will be looking at flights. Finishing off with a nice Iceland there as well. Here we go. Well, there we go, guys. That's an idea of how busy Tenerife is. How many flights was that in 90 minutes? Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget, if you do want a car, Celasti.com, that is what I'm about to go and do. Back to work, drop a car off. You can pick them up here at Tenerife South Airport, so do give us a shout. Love here in Tenerife for over 40 years, so do give us a shout for car rental. Thank you very much, and of course, stride on. Bye, guys.